The thumbnail was always horrible. Anyway, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes and then I'm gonna go check on her. I put her in the crib for a nap with a bottle, and I just want to make sure she's okay. She wasn't thrilled. She wasn't thrilled. We went out for a run, but we weren't out very long. She slept like maybe 20 minutes in the stroller, and that's the only nap she's had so far today. So, anyhow, all right. Anyways, let me pull it up on here. I have to do something about the storage problem on my phone. I'm thinking that I may just have to get like some kind of an iPad because the storage is an issue. No matter how much crap I keep deleting, it's still not enough. Anyway, all right, Siba, love. If you've recently gone through a mini tower moment, it's moving into the past. But you may be walking away from somebody who you feel it either isn't good for you or you're feeling like things aren't going anywhere. You got justice coming in and perseverance. Life changes for the better quickly. And disappointment in love moves into the past rather quickly. Celebration comes in along with being prepared when you no longer hold yourself back. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life moves forward. So I kind of have the impression that you're moving forward, not backwards in the near future. RZ, what's coming in for me in September in love? Okay. Okay. If you've had anxiety in a tower moment, it's moving into the past. It looks like the judgment card is going to bring you to the right place at the right time, where you could be meeting a fire sign that brings you a stable relationship. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Disappointment and regret is moving into the past, and your life should start to move forward. It might not move forward as fast as you want, but the next relationship you enter should be a soulmate relationship. And the reason why I say it may not move forward that fast is because Nine of Wands is in reverse, which kind of has the feeling of like there's a long road ahead of me or I'm not there yet. But try if you can to enjoy the ride. Stephanie, why have I been thinking of X lately? You know, I think that you're just in a funky place. That's what I think. I don't think it has so much to do with him as it has to do with maybe there's not much else going on around you. And or what is going on around you you're not thrilled with. You know what I mean? I don't think that you want to move backwards. I don't think you are going to move backwards. But I think that it's kind of natural for the past to come back when either things didn't work out the way we wanted or when there's not much going on right now. So that could be why. Like he's kind of in your thoughts because, I mean, I don't see all that much happening around you right now. So that could be why. I don't think you're moving backwards. I got to tell you that. I think that this time for most of us, I think is a time of moving forward. For most of us, not everyone, but for most people. Little Virgo, what are Osmar's intentions towards me? I don't know about this guy. I don't know where you are right now, but it looks like there may be something that he does that's kind of hurtful to you. And the sun is in reverse, so it doesn't look like you get happiness. Things aren't changing for the better anytime soon, and there's some arguments around the situation. But you do have a wish. So I don't know if he either doesn't have any intentions or his energy is elsewhere, but it doesn't look like much is happening between the two of you right now. Stephanie, how is X feeling about me? Hmm. Sometimes he still feels burdened by the situation, but basically, Chariots in reverse, Lovers is in reverse, which would indicate this is an ex relationship, and that's how he looks at it. It's the past. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, which would be like this. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. There's burden around the situation, but he looks at you like you're an ex. That's how he feels. I think he cares about you as a person, but he definitely sees you as part of his past, or whatever you guys had in the past. He doesn't look at it like it's like you're getting back together in the future. He looks at it like that's my ex, or that's my past. But that's the thing, I don't have any files. Like, what? I don't know what the files are. Like, I've deleted everything. Like, I mean, like, now, like, they have me like offloading my apps or whatever. And when I then it to reinstall them, it tells me I can't reinstall them because there's not enough storage. I mean, it's driving me crazy. I mean, I deleted so much stuff. I don't know. I was thinking, if I get an iPad, can I move things like my banking and stuff to the iPad, and then I won't have to have my banking stuff on the phone? I don't know. It's driving me nuts. This phone is only a year old. It's like I don't want to get a new one already. I'm not real good with this kind of stuff, so that's part of my problem. I don't know. Marth, will Elle make it tomorrow? And if so, how will it go? Okay, let's see. I think so, and I think it goes pretty well because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. Ten of Cups is still good. It's just that you're not quite there yet, but it still should be a decent time. Stephanie, H hasn't contacted me since I told him off. Good, because he was a little inappropriate. Yeah, he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him. Feels a little unstable or uprooted. He also, he feels like he may be moving on. So I think he heard you. I don't think he's going to put in much effort anymore. So I think you're okay with him. Um, Cynthia, where and when will I meet Libra love interest? I can't tell you where or when. I just don't, I don't know where. And I don't like when people will be like, well, where and when and who and what sign is he going to be my husband? I'm like, I can't tell you that information. I don't know. The only thing I can say, I can give you a time frame for when somebody can come in, but I can't tell you where you're going to meet them. Sometimes it'll show like around business, but that's very vague, like around business. Like it could be around your grocery shopping, it could be around your job. Like it's just very vague. A good time would be within 3 to 6 weeks or sometime this fall. Miss Ronnie, how will my ex happen? Wait, how will my how will if I could speak, how will contact happen between my ex Cancer friend and I? It should be some sort of a message, text message, Facebook message, Instagram private message, something like that. SS, does G have love feelings for either Cancer or vice versa? Okay, let's see. Yeah, there are feelings here because the Empress is here and so is the Love Cup, but it's kind of out of balance. One person may care for the other person more, or it just may be that the relationship between the two of them was never really balanced. I sent my photos to the cloud, I think. I think. Um, but if I took pictures, like if I got an iPad, right, and I took pictures on the iPad, the pictures are still going to show up on my phone, or no, they'll just stay on the iPad, and then I could just use that to send them to Shutterfly. Because now I can't send anything to Shutterfly. Shutterfly, it can't download the images. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I deleted like all of my photos. Darlene, will I still go to Connecticut? Is Kay thinking of me today? I think he's thinking of you, but I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're going to Connecticut. I don't know what he's saying right now. I don't, it's not coming up strong enough that he's going to go through with it. Not at this point. Prussian, do you see me still meeting a man when I move? Yes, definitely. Plus you have the magician, definitely. Little Virgo, so is Mars seeing another girl? There may be somebody else around him, but I don't know if it's anything serious. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top. Let me just go run quickly and check on her and make sure she's okay. I'm sure she's fine, but... Yeah, she's okay. I think she's sleeping. Anyway. Miss Taurus Moon. Q's feelings. Okay. Taurus Moon Tarot. Q's feelings. Feels a little bit like he's got a long road ahead of him, and he's feeling a little bit uprooted or unstable. Lately, he's been feeling like either somebody hurt him or he's dealing with an old wound that's resurfacing. Feels like life isn't changing quickly, and he feels like happiness is sort of out of his reach right now. But he does have coming up success and a new beginning around him, which may make him feel better. Like he may start to feel a little bit better because of that in the near future. Bonito, love. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. Bring in a Virgo that you could meet through school or work. It also looks like the relationship should be well balanced. It could be a soulmate relationship and it leads to happiness. Priscilla. Just applied to disability today. Will I be approved for it? Okay. I think so. Yeah, I think you will. Ina, future with TN. It looks like around the situation you may not be getting justice or good karma in the near future. Things may be slow and steady, and at some point you've got a Taurus that shows up. If he's not a Taurus, you may leave him in the past and move forward with this Taurus. Somebody from your past is also returning. That could be a love interest that you have a wish around. That person may not have shown up yet. You may not even realize who they are. Future with TN is a little bit unstable at this point, so you may, I don't know, we got to see how it plays out, because at the point that he starts to come forward, you might have other interests or other opportunities. And then you may decide that you don't want to go back to that situation. Cynthia, why do I keep dreaming of my ex Kevin? We haven't talked in a year. Well, he's in your subconscious, that's why. And you may at somewhere still be kind of holding on to it. And that could be why. But let's see what the cards say. It doesn't make a difference how long you haven't spoken to somebody. When they're significant in your life, they're going to still be in your mind. That's why we dream about them and things like that come up, because this person is of significance. It does show that there's like burden around the situation. There's sharp energy. But the thing is that the Knight of Swords is here, which means you could hear from him or you can run into him. This usually is a message that comes in out of the blue. If you don't hear from him, it could be that somebody tells you something about him. So that could be why you had the dream. Like for me, I feel like dreams are most of the time, I feel like dreams are what's going on in our subconscious. It plays out throughout the night. Like that's where like it plays out what's going on in our subconscious mind. Every once in a while, I do think that there are like prophetic things. I had a dream the other night that was so bizarre. I can't remember what it was. But like, I feel like a lot of times people want like a deep meaning to dreams. Like they want to hear something like fabulous that's going to happen. But sometimes it's just like your subconscious. Oh, I had this dream. The other night I was outside late at night. All the neighbors were out, just bullshitting or whatever. And I got like a million mosquito bites on my feet, my ankles, and like almost up to my knee, but my feet were really bad in between my toes. So that night or a night after, like recently, I had a dream that I had some kind of fungus on my feet and I was in the hospital and they were trying to like save my feet. And like, what was that about? Well, obviously what that was is that my feet were itchy and I was dreaming because like I was feeling it in my body. That's why I had the dream. Now, for you, I think that's part of it. It's in your subconscious, but with the Knight of Swords, you could run into him or you could hear from him, or at the very least, you could hear about him. Somebody could tell you something about him. So there is a little bit of like a prophecy there, I think. Rebecca, is H jealous of D? Yes, a little bit. A little bit. It doesn't come up crazy jealous, but a little bit. Oh no, Georgia, you're definitely going to get in that at some point. Let's see what happens though. I mean, maybe somebody else may not continue. Maybe only, you know what I mean? Something could still open. Chloe, what's coming in the next couple of months? Love, new, I don't know what that, for new love? You have the Magician, so you can manifest people. You can call people in. You've got a Libra coming in. You also have a Virgo coming in. Your love life starts to move forward quickly. You have a Capricorn here. You also have a Sagittarius coming in. You're going to have options when it comes to love. Here you go. Choices. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but that's okay. You're going to have some options. TD, how does the Aries feel about our connection? He feels good. It feels like things could change for the better quickly. He feels like you guys are spiritually connected. He also feels like there's good luck around the situation. Araceli, how will work be for the next 2 weeks? It's so slow right now. Okay, let's see. It should pick up. Here it is being slow. There may be like decisions or around the place or some kind of nonsense going on. Feeling like you got you can breathe a sigh of relief and that you're stable there because things pick up. You got good luck. You got good fortune around the situation. You have a lot of hard work coming in. So even though it might be slow right now, that's not going to last for too much longer. Phantom, general reading for Gemini. You might have a new business opportunity, or you may be coming up with a practical new business idea. You can manifest it. You have a wish. Minor disappointments move into the past. Good karma comes in around you. Life changes for the better quickly, and you may be picking up a new spiritual practice that you tend to get a lot out of. My screen didn't go black on this one, but I don't know why that happens sometimes. Jessica A., general love for September. Okay, at the beginning of September, you may feel like unsuccessful and like nothing is going anywhere, but that changes quickly for the better. And then things start to move forward quickly. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Leo coming in. And things could be pretty stable with this Leo. Yeah. Cinnamon, will I get the finances coming my way to be stable on my own, and when? Okay. I think you do, yes. And let's see when. Could be sometime this fall. You might not be moved out in fall, but you may have the money together this fall. What do you mean clear my channel? Like delete some of the old videos? Like the like say like live streams from last year? Delete those? That'll help with the phone issue. This is so good. This is Karma water. You ever hear of it? It's got like vitamins in this little thing and probiotics, and you press down on here and it releases them into the water. Tastes like an ice pop. It's so good. Sister, what does he really feel towards me? He said a lot of horrible things lately. Well, he does feel like there's bad timing around the situation. I don't feel like he's really stable as a person, and that's why he says horrible things to you. Um, I still think he cares about you. I just think that he's very selfish. It also looks like he's holding himself back. I think it sounds terrible, but I think that he likes making you feel bad because I think that makes him feel good. It's really shitty, but I think it makes him feel important when he upsets you. I don't like that, but that's like what always comes up. It comes up that this is like it's his problem, not yours. You're just catching it. It reminds me of the story I told yesterday about Matt. I don't know if you watched it, but I did the video yesterday where I was it, like he Matt. It's like he was like the way you get treated by him is similar to the way Matt treated me. But I stood for it. It didn't last too long for us before I kind of got out of it, but it was very painful to be spoken to like that. But that it comes back to you. Why are you allowing him to do this to you? Like, what is it that you want out of this situation from somebody who's been so cruel to you? You know, like you should just tell him to go fuck himself and then see what happens because then he may treat you differently. And I know that you guys have gone back and forth, but I don't know that he ever really believed it because you always kept getting back in contact again. I understand why you're in the situation or how you feel because I've been there. But at some point, you may want to think about leaving this guy in the past because nobody deserves to be treated like that. I mean, it's terrible. Paracelli, will R give me a rating of 4 or more? And will I get a raise? Okay, let's see. Um, well, you got 70% chance yes, but there is disappointment. So you may not get as much as you want, or he may not give you as high enough rating as you want, but you should get something. Clear the energy. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Um, oh yeah, I'm always talking about this water. It's so good. It's not calorie free, but it's only 20 calories for the whole bottle, and it's sweetened with cane sugar. It's not sweetened with artificial sugar. It tastes like, you know those ice pops that are red, white, and blue? And they're like bomb pops, I think they're called. That's what it tastes like. A CC. M's current feelings towards me romantically and overall. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, it looks like he's feeling like you guys could move forward quickly, and then it looks like you got success around the situation. So things may move forward, you know, to a certain point, and I think that that's what he's thinking, and that's how he feels. But then you might hit a wall, and things kind of slow down and level off. That's not terrible, though. That could be like if you guys are, say, just friends or you're just talking right now, you guys can all of a sudden start dating and things move forward quickly and like you find yourself in a stable situation, but you're dating and you could date for a long time before anything else happens. But that's okay. It looks like he cares for you. He thinks that you're intelligent. He thinks that you're hardworking. He thinks there's a lot of opportunity around you. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card comes up. But he does think that sometimes you could be a little argumentative or a little bit difficult. But that's no big deal. Brenda. What is Bobby's energy towards me? Is he still mad at me? He's a little bit, yeah, he's still mad, but his energy is very stable, very grounded, very down to earth, but he is still mad. Phantom. What do my neighbors think of me now? I think that your neighbors think pretty highly of you. There's like a cause for celebration. They feel that you're pretty stable, grounded, down to earth. Think you're attractive, kind, intuitive, hardworking, happy. Let me go back. Nisha, general love between me and T next month. You know what I have on my phone that takes up a lot of space are my voice notes from my voice lessons. Can I send them somewhere? I don't want to delete them. Next month, you may feel like you're getting a new beginning in this situation. It may not be transforming and growing as fast as you wanted to, but the relationship should be moving forward somewhat. So I don't know if there's something about it that may not sit right with you, even though the relationship is moving forward. I don't think you feel like it's evolving fast enough. Um, but it does seem like it's stable and grounded. Myogram, can I have a professional reading? All right, I don't know what you do for a living, but what comes up here is you could have the idea or the opportunity to focus on something very practical that takes your career to the next level. This could be something that you do on your own, or it could be for a company that you work for. If you work for a company, if you're a business owner, this would be your business. It looks like you're finally going to be feeling like the hard work that you've put in towards your career or whatever it is that you do is starting to come back to you. Moving forward, you may be working with a Virgo, could be quite significant. You maybe feel burdened around your profession, your career, your job, but it's temporary. Things start to transform for the better. Career starts to move forward, no longer feeling stuck in the mud. You may also be working with a Capricorn, that's significant. And you could be going back to school to learn a new skill of some type that would push your career forward. It also looks like financial stability comes in, or more of it. Priscilla, general for the month of September. You may be stepping into your power in September, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Your intuition may be enhanced. The love cup is full. If you're not with anyone right now, you have the opportunity with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person would meet you halfway. They may be a Taurus. Six of Pentacles is excellent when we're dealing with relationships. Five of Pentacles. In reverse, paying off a bill, a loan, a debt, something of that nature makes you feel relieved in the month of September. Perseverance. Don't give up. If you're working on something and things get hard or they get tough, hang in there, keep pursuing it because you'll have a breakthrough. Save them to the Google Drive. Okay. I don't know if I can figure that out. I'll ask someone to help me. Miss Rosie, will I accept or reject my offer of a relationship? I think he accepts. Miss Ronnie. Shut that off. Are my neighbors above me making noise on purpose? Oh my God. Vacuuming at 1 o'clock in the morning? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. But it should change for the better quickly. So maybe they're not doing it on purpose, but whatever has gone on ends and it changes. Who knows? Maybe it was a bad, string of events that happened and it ends quickly. Belina, general love. Okay, you got a couple of things happening. You're leaving things in the past that didn't work, like regret, anxiety, whatever it is that didn't work for you. In comes a new opportunity. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Libra. If you are with someone right now, it would just mean that whatever didn't work in the relationship, you're letting go of it. You're letting it go into the past and you're focused on the future of this relationship. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Perseverance comes in around love, and you have a wish around love. You may have to be a little bit patient, but overall, I think you're going to be at the right place at the right time. If you're not with anyone right now, or you meet somebody new, could be this Libra, and you're not holding yourself back. Flower, outcome if I message D today. Got good luck around it. You could get a new beginning. Maria, general. Okay, it looks like you're going to be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. 6 of Pentacles. This is excellent because it's like feeling like people are meeting you halfway. It's not, you're not doing all the work. When it comes to love relationships, you might not be there yet. Love cup is in reverse and so is the Lover's card. But you might have to make a decision, which could kind of put you on the right track when it comes to love. There's an offer with love in front of you that you're not seeing. As far as money is concerned, the Nine of Pentacles brings in money. Money starts to flow to you a little bit more. You may be holding yourself back, so be careful of that. You have a creative project coming that you could get a lot out of, or you may just enjoy, and somebody from your past is going to return. Vicky. What are Richard's feelings towards me at the moment? If any, will I hear from him again? Okay. Well, it might be a while before you hear from him again, but I think you will hear from him eventually. It's kind of a little bit of a roller coaster because it's like the relationship is unsuccessful, but then things start to move forward a little bit quicker, and the Eight of Wands is here, which means things can change for the better, but it's still out of balance. The Hangman is here, so it's still kind of stuck in the mud. This person cares for you. However, I don't know if they're involved with somebody else, and that's what the problem is. I mean, you have good luck around you. You also have a new beginning, possible with a Capricorn. If he's not a Capricorn, then I will tell you somebody else is coming in. You also have an Aquarius around you. See, I think he cares for you. I think that he's interested in you. I think he thinks you're attractive, but I think that he may be involved with somebody else, and that could be what the issue is here. But it looks like you do hear from him again, and it's kind of like a roller coaster. I hate the roller coaster, but that's what it's showing. Like feeling unsuccessful, but then feeling like things have changed for the better. Then it feels like it's stuck in the mud, but then it's like things are moving forward. That's annoying. Flower. What kind of job should I apply for to get one? I don't know what you do. I can't tell you what kind of a job to get if I don't know what you do. I would have to know what your interests are, and I could weigh one against the other, but I can tell you if you're going to get a job. That's what I can tell you, but I can't tell you like you should apply to be a waitress if you don't have experience doing that. You know, I don't know. You will get you're going to get a job though, and it could be relatively soon, like within the next 4 weeks. April, Jason's next actions towards me. You might feel like he's a little disappointing and he may give you a little anxiety, but things could change for the better quickly. If you haven't heard from him, you should be hearing from him. Um, and then things may slow down again. I think that this guy is going to end up frustrating you and you may choose to be with somebody else because he seems like he's kind of disappointing. Okay, what's my spirit's advice concerning the disappointing situation I had today? Okay, spirit cards. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Anthony, what do I need to know about her these days? She shows up that has a lot of respect for you, and she may be going through a breakup soon. And Kriti, when will I meet H next? Sometime, could be within 4 weeks, or it may be sometime this fall. Moon, general message. You're going to have some choices coming up here. Life starts to move forward quickly. It also looks like you have some good karma on your side. Leaving arguments and hurt in the past serves you well. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, taxes, whatever it is, goes into the past, makes you feel relieved. You got good timing and the divine guiding you. You may be starting a new creative project of some type. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a new love interest enter, and they may be a Pisces. Mustafa, my question is, why did Marion respond so rudely to my love letter? I feel like she's trying to make you sweat it out. She wants you to be anxious. She's undecided. She's undecided. I still feel like this situation is going to work itself out. I think she's trying to make you sweat it out. I don't remember what you did that made her so upset. But you have the Nine of Wands around you, which is a sigh of relief. You should be able to breathe a sigh of relief soon. So I think that she's going to come around. I'm sorry she was rude to you. I mean, that's not right, but I still feel like this situation is going to work itself out. I really do. I really do. And now, I wouldn't say that because I don't like to give people false hope. I don't feel like false hope helps anybody. April, what's next with Greg, if anything? Your relationship with him could move forward. Look what you got around. You have the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Lover's card. This relationship could move forward quickly, for sure. Flower, how soon will I be traveling? Could be sometime this fall. Ishtar. Let me shuffle these cards. Does this huge star that I've been seeing in the sky as a child have any meaning? I think it brings you strength, or it represents strength. That's what comes up around that star. Nicole, I just want to know, why is it so hard to get over Jeff and move forward? It's like when I think I'm gonna get pulled back. I know. I know. Um, uh, it's so frustrating. First of all, there's a lot of reasons. There's like soul connections. There's um, like there's been interference in this situation that shouldn't have happened. Um, like there's just a lot of shit that's interfering in the situation that shouldn't be there. And yeah, it is hard to get over things like that. You know, I always tell a story about this guy Paul I dated, and I didn't date him for very long. It was like over the summer, and when we broke up, it was like I never heard from him again. I never ran into him again. I never even really think about him except for when I tell this story. And it's like it was so easy to leave him in the past because there was just nothing there. I mean, he was attractive, he was flirty. I thought he was good looking. You know, it was like, but that's all it was. So when it ended, it's like I was sad, I was upset, I was hurt, but it went away pretty quickly. And it's like because it was nothing. But this situation, there was really something there, and I believe that there was more to come from the situation, and things were bamboozled and blindsided, and that's why it's hard to let go of it, because you really didn't get a chance to live it out to the fullest. I hate to say this because, and I felt like this with myself in situations, like even with my grandmother, my mother's mother, um, you know, my uncle that I talk about, that's a shithead. When my grandmother died, he didn't even tell my brother and I, so we never went to the funeral. Last few years of her life, we weren't able to see her because she was living with him. We had no contact with her. She wasn't allowed to contact us. She had no phone. Um, so I feel like even in that situation, because it's like there's interference there. And that grandmother was very difficult. Like she was hard to love. You know, she could be difficult. Um, if it doesn't get fixed in this life, I'm afraid that it's going to have to get fixed in the next life. You know, and I always like think of that. I mean, I don't know that that's true, but that's how I feel. See, it looks like you got a little mini tower here with this guy, and things should move forward with you and him slow and steady. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Strength around the two of you. Like that's the thing. It feels like there was more to come from this, and it's not over. So it's hard to let go of it when it's not over. Like with that guy that I just told you about, it's like I guess I didn't feel like there was anything more that was going to come of it, because I was like, I cried about it, I got upset, and then that was it. And then I really don't ever think about him ever, except for when I tell this story. So I think that's why it's just hard to leave certain things in the past when you feel like you just haven't lived out what should have been. Jay Allen. Oh, wait a minute. No. Flower Witch. How will the conversation go with D? Um, it might be a little disappointing. All right, this is what you got. So, feeling unprepared and maybe not ready for disappointment, but it also shows that you have good luck and you could be something spontaneous could happen around the situation. So even though it may be disappointing and you may not be ready for that disappointment, there could be something good that comes of it too. Jay Allen, how is Amy feeling towards me right now? Thinks that you're intuitive, happy, creative, intelligent, peaceful, calm, successful. She feels like there's more to come. The Judgment card, like there's more to come between the two of you. She also thinks that you're attractive. Um, Mustafa, I donated again on PayPal under a name that starts with E. My question is, what should be my next step at getting, okay, let's see. Okay, so at this point, you sent a letter, you didn't get the response that you wanted. You may be feeling a little bit heartbroken over it, but you're prepared to continue up with the fight. Okay, the best thing that I can say, or the arguments or the bickering or whatever it is that happened today, is moving into the past. But I would give it a little bit of space. I wouldn't reach out. I wouldn't say anything. I would give it at least a week. And if you don't hear from her, then you could reach out to her, or you may want to give it a little bit more time, because it does, you got the Nine of Wands again, which is like feeling relief. Excuse me. You also have good luck around the situation, and you have good karma coming in. So when things like this happen, I always say, pull your energy way back, get busy doing something else, let her feel you gone a little bit, and then let's see what happens. Because I really believe that she's playing hard to get, or she's trying to give you a hard time. I don't think that she doesn't want, I don't think that she does, I don't think she wants to end things. I think she wants to be sure that you're not going to hurt her. Then she wants to, I think she's trying to torture you a little bit. That's what I think. Gabby, did you get my email about how I couldn't open up that video? Because I don't know why. Who knows? Maybe it has something to do with this stupid ass phone. But if you could put it like private on YouTube and send it to me that way, I should be able to open it then. Stupid. I'm going to look into getting an iPad. Sarah, energy between T and the Cancer for the rest of the month. The energy between the two of them is okay. It's like hard work. There's a wish around the situation. There's peace. There's serenity. The energy is okay. Okay, okay. Nav, will Ammon and the Sagittarius reach out in the next 3 days? And if not, will it be before the month ends? I'm going to go with before the month ends. Hack 503, general for the next 2 weeks. You got good luck, good karma coming in, feeling prepared, heading towards greener pastures, something to celebrate that brings in success. The next couple of weeks should be pretty good. Yep, pretty good. Nicole, will I lose weight this year? Well, losing weight, simple math. If you want to lose weight, set your mind to it. There's no reason why you can't. You just got to burn more calories than you take in. You should have no problem losing weight if you set your mind to it. Yeah. Like I tell everyone, best thing to do, even if it's only for 20 minutes, get out in the morning and walk or run. Even if it's only for 20 minutes, it will make such a difference in the amount of calories that you burn throughout the day. Kayla, when will Amanis contact me? It could be before the end of the summer. Did all those. Did that. Got through a lot of these. Okay. And Shoe Sharma, I want to open a hairstyle channel on YouTube. Should I go for it? Yes. I would do both. There's no reason why you can't do both. Do the YouTube channel because you know why? Um, it's something that you can do that people will watch, and it could be extra income on the side. You know, I would start the YouTube channel. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Shan, will I be cleared to close on my house by Monday? This one's a tough one. Okay, 33% chance yes. Things change for the better quickly. Happy home is in reverse. So you might be cleared, but you still could have an obstacle that you have to get through before you end up closing. Although I do feel like the closing is coming very soon. If it doesn't happen Monday, it's happening sometime this week. April. Why did my ex send me that video? Is he still in love or something? He keeps telling me he misses me, but I don't want to go back. He things may not have been going so hot for him, so now he's turning back to see who else is around, and he's looking back at you. If you're not interested in him, put him in his place, tell him that you're over it, and too bad. Flower, will D respond to me today, and will he be guarded? I get yes on both accounts. Yeah. Shan, will I hear from SB this weekend? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced you're going to hear from him this weekend. Darlene, should I text this weekend or Monday? Okay, should I text this weekend? This weekend is fine. I think I'm at Cocoa Puff. How does the Virgo feel about me not accepting the request his best friend sent? I know it's him using his friend's account. Disappointed. A little bit disappointed, yeah. I mean, what good is it going to do for him to friend you from his best friend's account? You know what I mean? Like, he's going to have to be logged in as his friend to see your stuff. I don't trust that. Zara, I'm Elsa. When will Erin come back? It could be before the end of the year, but it doesn't look like it happens right away. MC, will the Scorpio reach out? Yes, but it could take some time. Could take time. All right, let's cut off the super chats. I will take the moderators. I think I got through most of the people here. Let me see if I could pick up some people I didn't get to while I wait for the moderators. How about Valentina, love? You have a wish around love. Somebody from your past may be returning. They could be a Libra. You got good luck coming in. Relationship that's stable and grounded. You're feeling prepared, no longer holding yourself back, and you have the Magician, so you can pretty much manifest anything you want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Art 10, general love for the rest of August. Love can change for the better quickly. You could have a new love interest come in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have choices coming in. You have a Leo around you. You also have a Virgo around you. You have some passion coming in around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be at the right place at the right time, which brings in a new love interest. Woohoo, weekend reading. Might have some decisions to make. Life could be changing for the better quickly, but you might have to make some choices. Looks like the happy home shows up. Spending time at home, redecorating your home, upgrading your home. Could be somebody from your past returns this weekend. You could be practicing a spiritual practice of some type that you get a lot out of and beginning a new journey this week. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. Right. All right, I'm looking for the moderators. And I don't see them yet, so let me do Sonia. How would it be for me and Sam to be together in a relationship? How would it be between us in the future, possibly? Well, you know what? It looks like things could transform between the two of you, but it looks like overall, this situation would be a lot more trouble than it's worth. You have a lot of anxiety around it, a breakup at some point, and a tower moment as the final card, which would be like a bad ending. You might want to rethink this situation. All right, let me see. I saw Zara. What will happen between me and the Aquarius in the near future? Well, there's happiness coming in, but it's going to take some time. You got good karma around the situation. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Things can grow and transform with this guy. It looks like it might take a minute to get off the ground. Like, I think, right, you said the distance, there's like long distance, but I don't think that that's even going to be that big of a deal. I think that there's a lot of strength around the situation and it could transform between the two of you. I would still keep your options open for a little while. But out of all of the people, he seems to be coming forward the most, and I think that you click with him. So let's see where it goes. I don't want to put the carriage before the horse, you know, but it looks like things are moving in the right direction and the distance isn't an issue. So let's see what happens. Um, Pinky wants spirit messages. Four of Water, missing an opportunity. Discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. The Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, grateful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. Three of Fire, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. What happened to Mel? She was struggling with her service. Mel, are you still here? She wants general? Okay. Um, Virgo, when will I hear from A? It could be before the end of August. All right, I'm going to do general for Mel, and then I'm going to go. I have a couple of privates I have to do, and then I'll be on tonight at some point. You know, I try to go on after she's asleep. Okay, there's Mel. Oh, it is general? Okay, that's fine. You may be taking some time for rest and relaxation. Recharging the batteries, not a bad thing. Makes you feel like you can exhale. You also may be paying off a debt, a loan, a bill, a speeding ticket, taxes, whatever it is, moves into the past, makes you feel relief. Six of Wands makes you feel very successful. And you may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water in the near future. Plus, starting a new journey of some type. That could be a new business opportunity that comes in that you may be thinking about starting. It could be something creative. Page of Cups could be like a creative kind of a business. Something that's very creative. Anyway, being perseverant would bring success in around it. Kiki, general. You have all 10 cups full soon in the near future. Things start to move forward for you slow and steady, but use your intuition and you can have it all. Love, money, abundance, fertility. A new love interest may enter. That could be an Aquarius. You have money coming in, a new job opportunity, and also you may be going back to school for something. So you got a lot of good stuff happening here. All right, I'm going to go get my other stuff done, and then I'll see you guys at some point tonight. All right? Thank you all. I'll see you in a little bit. Probably, I can usually get her to go down for a bit, between 9:30 and 10:30. That's what I'm going to hope for. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye.